Hello, friends, and welcome to the last book in this series. The name of this book is called The Runaway Son. This book is based off of a parable inside the Bible where Jesus was teaching that it doesn't matter how far you go or where you go, Jesus is always there to accept you into his loving arms. So let's look at some words that's going to be in this book. These words are farm hands, father, gate, meal, money, pigs, sons, suit, and van. So for our magic word, I chose the word inheritance. Can you say inheritance? Inheritance is something that you inherit or you get from a sibling or someone that's a family member or someone that you know. It's usually in the form of money or a house or something that's really, really big. All right, let's get started with our book for today, The Runaway Son. The authors are Nick and Clara Page, and the illustrations are by Sarah Barker. Once there was a father. Farmer Godfrey was his name. He had two very different sons, but he loved them both the same. Steady Eddie was the eldest, that means the oldest. He worked hard for his dad. His younger brother didn't. They called him Cheeky Chad. Cheeky Chad decided that he'd like to leave the farm. He took his father for a walk and used his cheeky charm. You know the money, Daddy. You will leave me when you're dead. I want to do some traveling, so I'd like it instead. His dad was sad that Cheeky Chad wanted to leave so soon, and even though he thought his son was a silly great baboon, he gave him lots of money in a wallet to put it in, and this is how the sassy boy's adventure did begin. Chad brought a car, a flashy suit, and headed for the sun. Every day he partied, buying drinks for everyone. The money went. His friends went too. He had to find a job, but no one wanted Cheeky Chad, that crazy, lazy slob. Meanwhile, Steady Eddie's work was slowly paddling on, while Farmer Godfrey wondered where his younger son had gone. While farmhands Terry, Jerry, Perry, Carrie, Sue, and Pete were feasting on 3 meals a day with more than they could eat. Poor and tired, hungry, Chad bumped into Mrs. Briggs, who offered him some work to do looking after pigs. He thanked her very much. The boy could not believe his luck until he spent each day clearing out the muck. Poor and tired and hungry, Chad was dreaming he could fill his empty, rumbling tummy with the peelings and pig swill. Then he remembered how at home the farmhands would all meet, fasting or feasting on 3 meals a day, with more than they could eat. So Cheeky Chad made up his mind to go home to his dad. I'll say to him, I'm sorry. I've been wasteful. I've been bad. I've done you wrong, my father, and God knows it made me sad. Please forgive me, my dear daddy, your batty laddie Chad. He hitched a ride inside a garbage truck, dirty, stinky van. But as he got to Joffrey's farm, he saw a worried man leaning on a gate and looking for his youngest son. Then Godfrey saw his young son's face and he began to run. Hugging one another, Cheeky Chad apologized. It doesn't matter, son, said Dad. Just wipe your crying eyes. Farmhands, Perry, Jerry, Terry, Pete, and Carrie Sue. Kill the cow and do it now. Let's have a barbecue. Meanwhile, Steady Eddie kept on digging in the field. What's all this? He asked the crew, who happily revealed the plans for a huge party with dancing, food, and fun. Cheeky Chad had come back home and the party had begun. Steady Eddie rolled up his sleeves, set off to see his dad. I'll say to him, it's just not fair. It really makes me mad. You've done me wrong, my father, and God knows it makes me sad. To see you treating Chad like this, your boy who had been bad. And they approached each other. Steady Eddie fell on one knee. He grabbed his father's hand and said, "You'll never notice me. He's always been your favorite son, no matter if it showed. I may be steady Eddie, but I'm really ready to explode." "Shh," said his dad while hugging Ed. "You've always been around. We thought that Chad was lost, but now we find that he is found. Today is great. Let's celebrate. And now get on your bike. I do the same for you because I love you both alike." "Come, Steady Eddie. Let's celebrate, my boy. Now give me five. We thought that Chad was dead, but now we know that he's alive. Come, Jerry, Perry. Come here, Terry, Carrie, Sue, and Pete. We'll feast on a huge meal today with more than we could eat." Wow, what an awesome story that was. You can pause the video here to point to the pictures and tell a friend about what happened in that part of the story. I love this story because it is an awesome reminder that God is always willing to accept us, even when we make the wrong decisions.